welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Okay. All right, go.
In motion, Hill. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. 65 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Colts nothing. Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
41-yard line.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together.
Get it! Cowboy 80.
Here's Richardson to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Play action. Now Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out to the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
On the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9. Richardson off the play fake. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway,
6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
To run it down, get your money up. I can run it down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting
the Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down. You're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Panther and left. Let's go. Hawk, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
Now it's Richardson. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 6.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right, here we go. Come on, John. Make up a walk forward.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Ready.
Again, it's Richardson. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. That is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 58 yards. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make our score 14-7.
7. Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbridled joy after that.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Ready. Solo left Zion.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
But I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Asante Samuel able to make the play defensively.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Get my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
All right. Out.
They'll run for it with A-Chain. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Charvarius Ward on the tackle. First and goal, Miami.
They'll run A-Chain. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
To a fast pass outside complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Jalen Waddle from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
The extra point.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7.
7.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The Cardinals, a former defensive back, are having a physical reaction. Watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. Wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Let's go now. Warriors, Cougar 19, 7-5.
Richardson looking to throw this. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Enemy control.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Second and 5.
Six the Eagle! Six the Eagle!
He will push his way down to about the 14. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Buffalo 18, Panther 6, Panther 11, 79.
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. And he fires one, but incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Tag 18, run 60, 69, Dragon 60, 19 tight, 9 Warrior 70, 19 Lion.
Richardson looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to... It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 64 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this 1st half already. That very nearly was a 2nd. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out, because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. In motion, Hill. Now Tua. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd down and 3. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to turn that one free.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Sanders' kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense at the line and set to go. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Second and 10.
They
give to Taylor out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
That's a gain of 3.
On third down, here's Taylor. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down about the 39. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Prater for the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
first down, back to Achane. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 127 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, it's Achane. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and 9.
It's safe. Go ahead.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts' 19-yard line. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous.
In motion is Westbrook-Akina. Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 60 yards. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Makes the score.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The two is going to change things up.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And now they'll shift things around.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Nick Westbrook-Akine
From 6 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Don't feel it no more. You were dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? This what you don't want to see more than you want to see.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Taylor. A gain of 4 yards.
Now Richardson. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 33.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16.
That's another Colts.
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on it. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Richardson looks to throw once more. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
19 Tiger, Buffalo 18.
Now it's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. It was Quiddy Pay who made the stop coming off the edge.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 79 yards. And the Dolphins are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. They've got his man complete. And they're going to take it down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Again, it's Richardson. Delivers another one to Pierce. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts get a bit closer. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
45. Colts, 35. And Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
this state champ. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 152 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it, as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They find some open field here. There he goes again. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards on the ground. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Colts 35. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been... Oh, dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25.
Go ahead.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me, it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
44. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. H.N. has it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Tua sets up to pass it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Darren Waller. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Tua to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back trapped in it as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
First down, Miami.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. And the AFC champion has been crowned. On to the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.